What is going on? I am going to tell you about the best brush you've probably never heard of as a miniature painter. And I always found it kind of funny that you constantly hear about Winsor Newton Series 7 for miniature painting. And I'm not saying it's a bad brush, I'm sure it's a wonderful brush. But Winsor Newton is just a name brand, right? They make paints. They're like artist grade paints, but they're not the best paints in the world, and I really don't know if they're the best brushes in the world. But a very, very nice brush company is named Escoda. They are a company out of Spain, I believe Barcelona. Every brush is handmade. Every brush has got a triple crimp. That could be kind of a gimmick, but it's supposed to keep it on there better. Anyway, every time I worked, or every week I worked at an art supply store in Arizona, I would buy some of these with my paycheck because I had like a 40% off discount. So all of these are pretty much brand new Escoda brushes, handmade in Spain, sable, bristle. I think this one here is a fan brush made out of badger hair. All wonderful, but they're so nice and they're very expensive. I have never used any of these ever because I never considered myself a good enough painter to use my expensive materials. But that's not the case with miniature painting. So as I was looking through some of my art supplies, digging out inks and things, as I'm trying to play more with glazes and transparent layers, considering like watercolors, although I think they would reactivate with water, I came across my very, very tiny Escoda Kolinsky Sable Tajmir brushes. I believe these are their watercolor line. It's a 5-0, 2 2-0s, and 1 3-0. Now, I'm going to try and show you this. These are razor sharp. I don't know if we'll be able to see that. You get the idea though. They are fine, razor sharp Kolinsky Sable brushes. The downside of using a brush this good that holds a point this sharp is you have no excuse when your miniature or your whatever doesn't look good, because it's definitely your fault, because it's not this brush that's splaying and leaving 2 lines instead of 1. So as I'm working on this guy here, the lighting I guess is not set up great for this, but anyway, I'm going in and lining eyelids, lining these scars and cuts in his head, and you can't really see that, but the point is the brush fits, right? It's super pointy, so every time I miss, it's definitely my fault. And I think that's what you might want as a miniature painter in your brush. I use a lot of brushes. I'll buy sets off of eBay. I'll buy sets at Michael's. I'll use the coupons at Michael's when they do like a big brush sale, like everything half off. You know, just buy a few synthetic ones. I bought some sets. I might link some of these sets on eBay that I purchased. They're okay. You do have to spend some time, as Bob Ross would say, beating the devil out of them and going in there with a pair of pliers and clippers and really paying attention to the wild hairs. If a hair is curled over and back in to the ferrule, you need to remove that because that will cause the bristles to split, if not right away, over time. So you got to kind of keep washing your brush and keep rubbing it on your hand, and that'll help you find those hairs. So anyway, these are Escoda Kolinsky Sable Tajmir brushes. They are cheaper than a Winsor Newton Series 7. They are handmade in Spain. I'm going to link a video to Escoda Senior. I think they're a 4th generation company, been around for like 85 years. Making a brush. It's pretty amazing to watch. You can watch tons of reviews on Escoda. They're a very, very high quality brush. But nobody talks about it in miniature painting because you've always been told you have to buy a Winsor Newton Series 7, and that's just not the case. So give these a try. I'll link them with my affiliate link in the description below to eBay. They are magical. They paint razor thin lines. It's like incredible. If you ever wanted to start trying to do the eyes on your miniatures, this would be the way to go. Pick up one of these little guys. The 5 is probably too small for anything. It's really, really small. You probably, the 2 looks pretty perfect. The 3 if you're only using it for the tiniest little things. And these are, I'm saying 5-0, 3-0, 2-0, right? These aren't, man, I cannot get these to show up at all here, but anyway, whatever. 5 Escoda, I'll link them. Kalinsky 1212 is the series number. Very, very good brushes. Don't be sold the bill that you have to have a Winsor Newton Series 7. It's just not the case. They don't, it's just a name brand, right? Just because it's Nike doesn't mean it's the best shoe. They do have a reputation of being very good brushes, so if you want to try one out, definitely try one. But if you're just in the market for looking for an amazing high quality brush that maybe is as good or better, that would be up to you to decide. Check out Escoda. I'm going to get back to working on my Frankenstein bust and probably making one more video tonight. So hopefully this helps you with some information about high quality brushes. When we reach 100 subscribers, we will be giving away Abaddon in Finecast. He's up there. So please subscribe. We'll be doing painting videos, hobby videos, rant videos, 40K, Sigmar, Necromunda, blah, blah, whatever. Whatever I'm doing at the time. It's not too formatted or structured. It's just for people that are like me, that basically just consume everything just from YouTube on our hobby. And you're always looking for stuff. You always want stuff to listen to. You always want to catch a quick little video when you're in the bathroom or whatever, right? Just to keep your mind going and going on the in the hobby, keeping you maybe it's your happy place or whatever. So that's all I got for right now. Escoda, handmade in Spain. Can't deny the quality. Pick them up.